Hey guys, this is Denise with Perry Hill Farms. Danette is behind the camera. You see her waving. We're going to come to you and give you an update on the garden today. We have gone through that frost, the 3 days it was really, really cold. That you've probably seen the video already of us covering the tomatoes and trying to protect those. And we wanted to give you an update of how our garden fared through those 3 days of cold weather. It is misty and wet today out here, but let's give you an update. Yesterday, Jace and Stumpy were out here. They have plowed the potatoes and they have hoed the garden. So let's look at what they've done so far. So far, they have they threw fertilizer they plowed the potatoes, threw fertilizer out, and then they come back and they healed up the potatoes. They're looking really, really good. They're coming up great. There is a few scant spots, but potatoes, they do good through cold. This one looks like it might have a little bit of burn on it.
A little blister there.
A little blister there, but most overall, all of them look pretty good. So these last rows were our reds, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
And then we have some Yukons.
Yukon Golds.
Let's go over here and show them, Denise, the Kennebecs. The Kennebecs are probably, they were not they did not fare well. Or they haven't come up.
They're kind of scant a little bit.
They are. We have some small ones here. You can see right here and right there. They should make it, that one right there looks a little burnt. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
So they look like they fared well in the cold weather.
Yeah, they did. The guys, that fertilizer, I can't wait to show you in a few days of what that fertilizer is going to do. You can see our Kennebecs didn't come up quite as well. There's still some coming up out of the ground, as you can see here. So hopefully, but it looks like our reds are good. Well, these are our Yukon Golds, and then our reds did very well. But look at that garden. Isn't that beautiful? I love a freshly plowed, so nice, clean garden.
So nice to see.
It's
a beautiful sight. And then we come over to our collards, which are our cold weather vegetables.
Well, right here, sister, hang on just a minute. Right here they just hoed the oop, my fingers are in the way. If you'll look closely, these are the cucumbers.
Oh yeah, they said they were going to hoe those.
Let me see if I can, right there.
Right here. See, they're a little burnt, just a little bit.
Little burnt. But what they did was they pulled some dirt to them. You can see that blistered right there. But we'll pray.
Maybe they'll come out.
They'll come out of it and all. But that's our row of cucumbers.
And then over here, our collards look, of course, they always look great.
Yes.
And our broccoli. It's coming up well.
They threw some fertilizer to the collards and to the broccoli. They really, really want to get us some broccoli going.
Now, if you remember the video that we made for the chicken tractor, updating the chicken tractor,
the purpose for them being
the purpose for that was to get the chickens that were free ranging off our broccoli because they had eaten most of our leaves off.
Yeah.
But look at our leaves now. Every one of them have come back.
Yeah.
And they look great. They look good.
And so they threw some fertilizer to the broccoli in hopes they can get them to come on up and make us some broccoli. But look at that beautiful plowed collards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, those are going to be delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And then we still
snap beans are over there. They look a little burnt from the frost.
It's still so wet, sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those do look a little. You can look in there and see. They look a little blistered. And but when we get some more time, we'll probably hoe around those. I'm not sure what the guys are going to do with the rest of the cabbage and all.
Well, let's walk over and we'll show you what the tomatoes look like in the garden as opposed to the ones that we tried to cover real quick, and give you just an update on those two real quick.
Okay.
So this is the tomatoes that were in the garden.
These are Amish paste Bella Rosas, I think.
There might be some mountain vineyards out here too.
I'm not sure. I don't think there was.
We think we got all those in the buckets, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So these here look pretty rough. If you'll come down and look, I think this one is completely burned up. I don't think it's going to come back. If you see the stem is brown. I don't know if that one's going to come back up.
Well, this is the end that I don't think Eric had the water going on these. And so on the other end, I'll show you. Yeah. But I don't think the water got these good. So there's 5 or 6 plants here, 7 plants that don't look good.
Yeah.
But as you come up this way.
Look at here. like this one here.
And this is where the water, you can see where they got blistered.
A little blistered, but there's green leaves.
Yeah,
up
and the
under there.
stalks look good.
And the stalks are still sturdy. Up, look at this one, just a little burnt.
Now we had heard, pick that one up, sister, right there, and get it up in the, standing up off the ground. We had heard, sister, that that you could come back and cut the blistered leaves
and
off.
I had read to just leave them and let them come out of their damage, but you know, you do what you feel like.
Hey, can you reach that one?
Yeah, I'll go with it.
But for the most part, on the ones that we ran the sprinkler on these. We did not tarp these.
This one is not gonna stay up, I'm afraid. Nope, that didn't work on that one.
I probably need to come
See,
back.
this one has a look at the see the stalk is brown.
Yes,
That one's probably not gonna make it.
that one's. I'm not sure. I probably need to come back and run some string, more string.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, we need more string.
But okay.
So these don't look like they took a hard hit from the frost. These don't. As bad. Now let's go look at the ones in the raised bed that we covered with plastic.
Let's see how them do. Okay, I'm on.
Okay, so now we're at the raised beds and we'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty sad. Some of the plants look like they got burnt. Now the stems, we're gonna see if they come out. Now, like this one doesn't even look phased.
Yeah.
And if you look down, you can see we have several that don't look phased, but several that do look burned up. We don't know if the plastic ended up touching it, what the case was exactly, you know.
Yeah.
Hindsight, I told Eric we should have bought some PVC piping and made a hoop, a tunnel.
Right.
Better. And I think that's something we might start doing, is just slowly purchasing some PVC piping to bend over when times like this come. We've got the plastic, so then all we'd have to do is connect it to that. But over here in this garden, some of our tomatoes over here, you see, and these are the which ones are these? Let me look. Tell us
Amish.
the Amelias.
Amelias. No.
Amelias. Our broccoli looks good in the middle, of course, and these are some of the Amelias, and some of them look burnt, some of them don't. So
Yeah.
we'll just have to see.
We'll keep you updated on it.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, you know, don't plant till after Good Friday. You know, and we researched our last frost date, and
We took our chances.
we did. We took our chances.
We took our chances. Like Stumpy said in our video of covering this stuff up, you know, he said, hindsight, we should have probably waited 2 weeks to seed. And, you know, that's the thing about gardening.
You're always learning from
You're always learning. You don't, if you say that you've learned everything, then
Yeah.
I don't think that's right, because there's always something to learn in the garden. And so we've probably learned our lesson, and we're going to get better.
Well, I don't think any one farmer or gardener, when they get a spring coming in, that feeling of spring, they get eager.
Yeah.
They're ready to get stuff in the
They're ready
ground.
to get stuff in the ground.
And sometimes you're just willing to take chances
Yeah.
and hoping that. And this might pull through, but we'll let you know.
We'll keep you updated. So this is the update so far of how the vegetables have made it through those 3 days of the cold weather. And really not a whole lot of frost. We didn't have any frost until maybe the 4th day, but it was just cold.
Yeah.
And tomatoes don't
Yeah.
do well in cold weather. So hopefully they'll pull through. If they don't, we'll get some more and plant them. We've got plenty of time. I'm going to go wash my hands and get them cleaned up
Yep.
and all. But just a little update on our garden since we've had this cold snap come through. They expect maybe one more. We'll see.
I hope not. I don't think it's going to get as cold.
I don't think it's going to get cold. So thank you for watching. Thank you for following our channel.
Thank you for supporting us, and
Thank you for
prayers
supporting
and
us.
encouraging words. Oh my goodness.
Everything. We do appreciate it. So hit the like, subscribe, share our videos if you can. And we'll catch you on the next video. As Stumpy always says, a simple life is a much more enjoyable life. God bless you and have a great day. I guess you can take a picture.